Hey everybody, it's BanjoTanooki here for my first Let's Play on this channel of Digital, a love story powered by Amy Workbench, copyright 1988. This is an indie game made by 2010, not really 1998, I mean 88. I think I said that wrong twice. It's very unique, and it is just great, and I felt like Let's Playing it for this new channel. So I just entered my username BanjoTanooki, first name Victor, last name P. This is basically, it's a lot to explain at first, but it's pretty simple. You are on an old Amy Workbench. I think that's cut off, so it says Amy Workbench version 1.3, 42 keg tree. Is that what it says? I don't know. Why would it say tree? I don't know. So, yeah, this is an old Amy Workbench in 1988. The game takes place in 1988, or at least I assume it does, considering everything says 1988 and 1988, and all the text is 1988. So, yeah, that would make sense that it takes place in 1988. Now playing, stars come out. Yeah, there's a little audio thingy that changes music depending on what you're doing. So, this is our messages, basically like an inbox for our email. Welcome to your new Amy system. Congratulations, you've got your brand new Amy Workbench up and running. Here are a few things that you might want to know to get you started. These are basically just tutorial things. Close the window, click the square icon in the top left. So yeah, right here. Download applications appear at your desktop. Simple as that. Save your system state, load a previous. Yeah, it's pretty simple. I don't think I'm going to be showing the saving because that's boring. Yeah, these are all just options here too. We hope you enjoy your new computer. I don't normally skip over the text, but it's just, you know. Hey Victor, so you have a computer set up. I thought for Mr. P's kid, I'd throw in a little something extra. Here's a dialer for your modem attached to this message. If you plug it into the phone line, you can use it to dial BBSs. BBSs are bulletin board systems. We'll learn a bit more about them later when we actually connect to one. Just make sure you're not to run up your dad's phone bill with these long-distance calls, okay? Here's a local BBS I recommend looking at. 698-5519. Enjoy. George Wong Computers. I guess he's a friend of someone, I don't know, we know. Anyway, let's type in the number. I played this game a lot, so I remember this number, 6198-5519. Watch me get it wrong. And perhaps one of the most annoying noises ever. And you are now deaf. Wow, that must have been really painful back in the day. Anyway, we're at Lake City Local. You can't really see the logo. I was meant to show it, but my instinct was to click login. Okay, so we gotta type in new for a new account. It uses our old BanjoTanooki account, and our password will be VRP. You're welcome for registering. Lake City Local. There's a bunch of info here, and basically it's just, this guy will explain everything. What is a BBS? Well, that is an awfully dumb question. In case you couldn't tell, you're on one right now. A BBS is short for a bulletin board system where people come together online to post messages, share software, download text files, hold debates, and more. Gee whiz. Yeah, so people just post random things. This guy just so happens to post a BBS instruction manual thingy right when we do it. Yeah, so it's just a title and ortho. You can also download things by clicking these things. Computer viruses. The first computer virus appeared on AirPan back in the 70s called the Creeper. It traveled across every open system on the network it could connect to and spawned a copy of itself and dumped the phrase, "I'm the Creeper, catch me if you can," to the screen. Eventually a program called the Reaper was developed to clear the infection. It worked in the exact same way, spreading like a virus, and so basically they fought a disease with a disease and, you know, spread a virus around to cure another virus. So a nice little history lesson about the world we're in, which is 1988, as I said. You wrote me a love letter promising that every word is true, but I'm confused about the signature, so remind me, who are you? Is it any good? It's the first poem I've ever written before, so be brutally honest, please. I'm kind of tired, so my reading's a bit bad, and I'm just skipping over a bit of it, not a lot, just because there's a lot of text in this game, and you'll thank me later that I'm not reading every single detail. It gets really insane, but like with big story elements, I'll just read everything because that's, you know, implied. Also, this little reply thing that I'm clicking, you basically reply to someone's messages, and you could get feedback back, but you don't really know what the character or what you're supposed to be typing. So when you hit reply, it just closes it, and you open it back up, and it's like, oh, you just replied. So they were waiting for a message back. So, like, if I reply to first poem, for example, my main email would get free first poem from Amelia, the one who wrote that first one. I do suppose you're right, and unless she's gonna reference the text we didn't even know we wrote. So, thanks. I appreciate your directness. I have to keep that in mind for my next attempt. To tell you the truth, I'm really glad you replied. Nobody else really had anything worthwhile to say. Just some compliments that were obviously false. I asked if I was really a girl. Why would anyone ask a question like that? But you seem nice, BanjoTanooki. I'm much better than that. Thank you. You're welcome. I'll do it any day. And computer viruses from Blue Sky. No, not at all. Oh, wait. I think we should... Okay, what message was that a reply from? Yeah, there's a bunch of new messages. It always updates and stuff. So Blue Sky was the one with that thingy, and I'm getting a lot of private messages. Basically, no, not all. Our planet's basically a big government computer network, also called the Internet. Well, it used to be to be military anyway, and it was back in the 70s. Now the military has a separate network, Milnet, and the air planet/internet is just government researchers and college computers. Right now it's just a couple of hundred nodes with maybe a few thousand people accessing it in total, but it's growing way faster than most people give credit for, especially now that it's opening to commerce. By 1998 there'll be probably thousands of people with computers on it. Well, my friend, I think there's going to be a lot more people using the internet by then. Self-confidence. Oh, God. I'm not a therapist. Oh, I know exactly what you mean. I really do feel the same way all the time, you know. A lot of hackers have this very strong sense of self-identity, and I'm very envious of that. There's certain things that I've learned very quickly not to be certain of anything, but I wish I could be. Does that make any sense to you? Not really, but I'll just reply. That's good. I know this is going to be a short episode, but that's going to be it for the first episode. I'm going to try and keep these episodes a bit under 10 minutes. Mainly because the game is really short. It's about like an hour and a half long at the longest. You could really easily blow through this game. So, the next episode, we're just going to go through more of the text, and yeah. We got BBS Fact, next generation, lack of downloads, computer viruses. And hopefully we can just mess around, and we got more private messages. That's fantastic. See ya. Later.